Hello and welcome to the campus of St. Anne's Belfield. I'm Edison Palumbi alongside JT Mason, and we want to thank all of you for joining us on this Friday night. We have a high-profile matchup as St. Christopher's goes to the road to take on St. Anne's Belfield for the fourth time this season. Have a great 32 minutes of basketball coming up, and we want to thank all of you for joining us on your Friday night. It's Brandon Jennings and Austin Williford jumping it away, and the tip is controlled by Darius Gray. St. Christopher's has never made it past this stage. They made the Final Four once, never made it to the final. As here's Darius Gray backing in, kicks it out to Stu Cosby. He'll drive, pulls up, got it. Good start for the Saints offense as Stu Cosby gets a good look. Here's Williford, guarded by Bridges. Here's Lyons, he puts up a three. It's good, Connor Lyons. Here's Kellen Welch. Swings it over to Brandon Jennings. Gets a screen from Darius Gray. Swings it out to Cosby. Thought about a three. He'll drive. Gets inside. He traveled. Here's Austin Williford. Gets it over to Gabriel D'Alessandro. Guarded by Cosby. He'll drive, spinning, gets in the lane, falling away. Jumper, no good. Tapped up by Williford. Missed it. And the third effort also off the mark. Rebound by Kellen Welch. Here's Jennings. Driving, kicks it over to Welch. Has it knocked away by Chance Mallory. It's going to be staying with the Saints. Welch, the inbounder. Gets it in for Stu Cosby. Off to Jennings. Jennings drives, runs into two men, gets it to Welch. Over to Bridges. Sonny Bridges gets in the lane, up and under, off the glass, no good. Ball's loose, and they're going to get a foul. It's on Darius Gray, his first.
Foul, something the Saints came in trouble with last time we played, just over a week ago now. Brandon Jennings, the odd one out on that one. Definitely looking to prioritize safe play and keep everyone in this game as it's desperately needed.
Here's Gabriel D'Alessandro over to Denzel Coles. He traveled. So travels by both teams on back-to-back possessions. Here is Bridges. Had a big 19 points against Bishop O'Connell. Without him, they cannot win that game. So here's Darius Gray facing up, gets it in for Welch. He stepped out of bounds.
As you mentioned, Sonny, a big part of the Bishop O'Connell win, a game that was heavily defensively dominated.
Scored 19 of the Saints' 44 points.
Today, kind of the same message. Prioritize defense out of the gate, transition to that defense.
Here's Chance Mallory. He's going to be an issue, and that's knocked away by Bridges. He's the main guy the Saints were concerned about coming into the night. As switched on to Bridges now. As he knocks it away, here is Chance Mallory. Goes up and lays it in. He had an ankle injury that limited him in the quarterfinals, but he's back out there tonight, and as far as we know, he's at 100%. Definitely looked it so far. So here's Bridges for three. Puts it in! Sonny Bridges stays hot from Wednesday night. It's going to be his first points of the evening. Here's Williford for three. Tried to answer, but it was off. Rebound by Jennings. Brandon Jennings has it knocked away, gets it back. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Stab.
You mentioned Mallory's injury earlier. If you look very closely, you can tell it's taped up very heftily.
It's the right ankle is the one that was of concern for him coming into the night.
Favoring it a little bit in warm-ups. We'll see how that plays out.
As Denzel Coles just lost it. That's a turnover. Already the third of the night by Stab.
I believe turnovers were something that plagued the last game as well.
Yeah. A stretch of 4 turnovers in a row nearly cost the Saints the game. As here's Darius Gray backing in. Goes up, falling away, left it short. Rebound by Denzel Coles. Coles going coast to coast, gets inside. Ball's loose. It's with Williford. And they're going to call a foul on Kellen Welch. So 2 free throws coming up for Austin Williford. St. Christopher's bench not happy with the call, as from down here where we are, did look like Welch got all ball. Williford does miss the first free throw, however, and gets the second. So that's an inbound violation as Kellen Welch stepped inbounds before delivering the pass.
These are mistakes the Saints can't be making this early.
Here's Denzel Coles for three, and he makes them pay.
Mistakes like that lead to 3 points. Just unacceptable at this point in the tournament game.
Here's Cosby. Gets it over to Darius Gray. Finds Jennings. Guarded by Jaden Brown. Shoots over him. Just off. Rebound by Lyons. Up ahead for Williford. Goes up. Blocked by Jennings. Beautiful defensive plan transition from Brandon Jennings as he saved what would have surely been 2 points for Stab. Here's Williford. Gets around Jennings, gets in the lane, goes up, lays it in. Here's Sonny Bridges. Over to Brandon Jennings. Gets a switch on the Lions, gets inside, goes up, no good. Rebound by Darius Gray, and he'll go up. The second effort is good. Here's Lyons, takes a deep three, no good. Rebound Welch. Elijah Brandon just in front of us, ready to check in. Here's Sonny Bridges, gets inside. Bridges floaters up off the glass, too strong. Williford, so they slow things down, give it over to D'Alessandro. Drives on Cosby, gets around him, goes up and lays it in. A tough finish from Gabriel D'Alessandro.
Bit of an awkward fall there after the shot for him.
Bridges over to Jennings. He walked. Elijah Brandon comes on for the Saints. Darius Gray will get a rest. Austin Williford, 13-7 lead for Stab early. Gets a switch on Cosby, goes inside, tries to go up over Jennings, missed it. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Elijah Brandon. Sends it up ahead for Stu Cosby, gives it back to Jennings, pass nearly stolen. Jennings drives, kicks it out. Bridges thought about a three, steps back now. Three-pointers up and good! Sonny Bridges. Keeping up where he left off Wednesday night. 6 of the Saints' 10 points. Denzel Bullet Coles. Gets downhill, drives on Welch. And that's an offensive foul. Gave a stiff arm to Kellen Welch's neck. Saints bench erupted as the whistle did come in a bit late, but came nevertheless.
If you want to pull off the stiff arm, you got to be up against Darius. Just got to say that. And Darius is a man without fear, falling more times than not falling, but being knocked down more times than I've ever seen in a game just last weekend.
Here's Jennings driving, sends over to Bridges, gets inside. Sonny Bridges goes up, missed the layup, tap in by Jennings, no good. Ball still loose and it's controlled by Gabriel D'Alessandro. Here's D'Alessandro, gets it inside for Lyons and he dropped it. Would have had a free look at the basket. .6 left in the first quarter, 13-10 lead for Stab. Here's Cosby. Over to Kellen Welch now. Looking for Jennings, wasn't open. Cosby puts up a three. Can't get the roll. Denzel Bullet Coles has a height advantage over Elijah Brandon. About half a second difference between shot and game clock. Looks like Stab will hold for the final possession of the quarter. Seven on the clock. Bullet Coles driving, gets inside, loses it, kicks it back out. Williford, one more pass. Lyons at the buzzer, and he got it. Going into the second quarter, 16-10 is the score. We will be back. Hello and welcome back. 16-10 lead for Stab after the break. Sonny Bridges led the way for the Saints, 6 points off 2 3-pointers. Brandon Jennings was held scoreless. Not something you see very often from him. Connor Lyons hit a three as the buzzer rang to double Stab's lead. Here's Jennings Gets inside. Brandon Jennings goes up. Missed the layup. Gabriel D'Alessandro has a size advantage against Elijah Brandon. Switched on to Darius Gray now. D'Alessandro trying to get inside. Great defense from Gray. Hands it off to Williford. Steps back, puts up a three. Rattles out. Rebound Cosby. Here's Jennings now. Steps back. Three-pointers up. No good. Rebound by Williford. Denzel Bullock Coles spinning. Gets inside. Bullock Coles lays it in. Here's Bridges. St. Christopher's down 8. Elijah Brandon. Gray hands it off to Bridges. 13 on the shot clock. Over to Stuart Cosby. Hands it to Jennings. Gets inside, kicks it out. Elijah Brandon, one more pass. Bridges, got to get it up. Gets in the lane. Up and under, missed it.
Lots of contact there.
Here's a three-pointer. No good. It's Jaden Brown. Here's Cosby getting inside, lays it in. Denzel Bullock Coles kicks it out. Lions for three. And Darius Gray fouls him on the release.
I think there was a bit of acting in that foul there. Darius skimming by him, only really touching his hands.
It's going to be the second foul against Darius Gray. The first free throw from the Lions, no good. Hits the second. Already 7 early points for the sophomore small forward Connor Lyons. And 2 for 3 at the stripe. Stab lead right back up to 8. Sonny Bridges over to Stuart Cosby now. Gets it to Welch. Welch looking, can't find anyone. Gets it to Bridges. There's Elijah Brandon. Bridges puts up a three. And the foul called before the shot. They're going to get Chance Mallory. I believe he was holding Brandon Jennings. There's a lot of contact going on throughout the possession. Saints finally get a call with about 6 on the shot clock.
It's hard to imagine that there's not a lot of animosity between these two teams.
Here's Cosby for 3. It's off. Fight for the rebound taken in by Denzel Bullock Coles. Gets a screen. Bullock Coles gets inside. Goes up with the left. Missed the shot. Great defense from Cosby. Here's Bridges. Sonny Bridges drives, gets inside, counted and one! Sonny Bridges! It's going to be second foul on Denzel Bullock Coles right there. Sonny Bridges averaging 21 points a night through the first 2 games of this tournament. Already on 7. And sinks the free throw. Here's Gabriel D'Alessandro over to Williford. Backing in on Jennings, kicks it out to D'Alessandro. Contested 3, left it short. Rebound taken in by Elijah Brandon. Here's Kellen Welch. Trying to find Brandon Jennings, swings it to Bridges. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Brandon Jennings. That is only the first foul against Brandon Jennings, but not one he wants to pick up. Jaden Brown hands it off to Alessandro. Spinning, picks up his dribble. Saints want to travel. And Williford lays it up and in. Elijah Brandon over to Bridges. Spinning, Sonny Bridges. Pass tipped, taken in by Jennings. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Brandon Jennings, puts up a 3, puts it in. Had to hesitate there as rolled around the rim for a little bit, but Brandon gets it to fall. As there's Mallory for 3. And Elijah Brandon's called for a foul somewhere. Misses the free throw. And gets the roll on the second. As Connor Lyons checks in for Finnegan Black. And they're going to say that as Coach Jones gets a warning for arguing I don't know. Saints thought it was only a 2. They looked right, but not in the eyes of the officials as Bridges gets inside, falling away. Jumper is good. Sonny Bridges, 11 points already. Here's Mallory over to D'Alessandro. Saints back off, puts up a 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a foul going against, I believe they got Williford. Here's Bridges. In for Cosby. Back to Bridges. That's a blocking foul going against Williford. So 2 fouls picked up by Austin Williford in the span of about 15 seconds. He's got to be careful as he does not want to pick up a 3rd before the break. Welch, the inbounder, gets it into Bridges.
Honestly, I don't mind if he picks up a 3rd foul before break myself. I don't mind if any of them keep picking up fouls, to be fair.
So here's Jennings, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by Williford. Drives on Welch, kicks it out. And that's an air ball by Cam Williford. Wasn't sure if that went in or not at first. As here's Bridges, gets inside, lays it in. Sonny Bridges, 13 first half points. Mallory gets inside, goes up, lays it in.
Four players now for Stab with 5 points this half. Very spread out.
Mallory knocks it away from Elijah Brandon. It's a 3-2 on the other end. Coach Jones wants a timeout. We'll be back in a minute. Hello and welcome back. St. Christopher's cut the lead down to 2, but then donated 4 free points to Stab. Off mental lapses, lead back up to 6. As these two teams look to advance into the VISAA final tomorrow night. Will be held at Benedictine. Here's Brandon Jennings, gets inside, goes up, missed the shot. Second effort, no good. And the Saints will retain possession. Jennings, the inbounder, gets it out. Stu Cosby gets a good look from 3. It's good! Stuart Cosby. He's been lethal from behind the arc all year, shooting over 42%. Gets one there. Here's Lyons. One more pass to Alessandro, sends it right back to Lyons from way outside. Left it short. Right to Welch. He's gonna push. Kellen Welch steps back, thought about a 3, has to get rid of it, gets it into Jennings. Basket's good and 1. Brandon Jennings. Great response from St. Christopher's. Lead right back down to 1. And they have a chance to tie it up here as they get Connor Lyons for the foul. As Jennings sinks the free throw. 6 points on the night for Brandon Jennings. Here's Williford. Throws it to Mallory and he throws it away.
I don't know if it's just me, but I think the state student section is making a difference.
100%. Here's Sonny Bridges. Welch swings it to Cosby. Fakes, gets inside. Stuart Cosby. Shot was blocked. Mallory steps back, 3-pointer. Left it short. Rebound, Cosby. I think that's one of those times when you could see that ankle maybe affecting him. As here is Bridges. Sends it over to Elijah Brandon, drives inside, tries to dump it off to Jennings. Fight for the loose ball. The tie-up possession arrow is with St. Christopher's. I misspoke, the possession arrow was with Stab. So here's Williford. Sends it over to D'Alessandro, driving. Gabriel D'Alessandro spinning, gets in the lane, throws it up, no good. Here's Bridges. Sonny Bridges crossing over, leaves it off for Welch. Recovers it, Kellen Welch goes up, lays it in, and St. Christopher's has their first lead since it was 2-0. Shot clock turned off. Here's Gabriel D'Alessandro. Stab will hold for the last shot. D'Alessandro gets a screen from Lyons, 5 on the clock. D'Alessandro spinning, gets inside, pull up from the free throw line, no good. Rebound, Welch. Jennings throws it up. Wouldn't count anyways, and that will do it for your first half. Great showing by St. Christopher's. They lead 30-28. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. 16 minutes to play here up in Charlottesville. St. Christopher's holding on to a 2-point lead. And that man right here, Sonny Bridges, is the main catalyst of that. 13 in the first half, as now it's Darius Gray spinning, goes up, can't get the roll.
As you said, 16 minutes. It'll be hard to define the season, but for both of these teams, it's do or die here.
It's a deep three from Chance Mallory, blocked by Jennings. Here's Cosby up ahead. Jennings goes up and throws it down. Not a bad way to start the second half. It's Brandon Jennings getting involved on both ends. It's Gabriel D'Alessandro. Williford goes up over Bridges, left it short, had the height advantage, couldn't finish it off. Here is Bridges. Gets a screen from Gray. Pulls it out, guarded by Denzel Bullock Coles. Over to Welch. Swings it to Cosby. Jennings now. Jab, he'll drive. Brandon Jennings falling away. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Bullock Coles. D'Alessandro, guarded by Cosby. Gets inside. Great defense from Stewart. Out to Mallory. Back to Williford. Gives it right back to Chance Mallory. Gets the switch on Bridges. Mallory swings it. Bullock Coles for three. No good. Rebound by Brandon Jennings. Over to Welch. Darius Gray now. Right back to Welch. Gets it into Jennings. Brandon Jennings backing in. Falling away. He's called for a travel.
I mean, I know he went into the air there, but I don't know if he's really traveling anywhere besides up.
I don't know. Gabriel D'Alessandro over to Connor Lyons. Hands it off to Mallory. That's going to be foul number 3 on Darius Gray.
EB checking in for Darius Gray now after the 3 fouls early in the third. He's going to take a couple minutes out, hopefully get back in.
As long as he can avoid that 4th, he is good. Gabriel D'Alessandro gets a screen, gets inside. That's an offensive foul. Williford pleading his case to the referees, but it's not going to get him anywhere. Is that his 3rd offensive foul of the game?
I believe so. No.
No, it is his second.
Yes, second. He had 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, he has an offensive foul and a loose ball foul.
That's the only reason I remember that.
Here's Welch over to Cosby. Thought about a 3, swings it to Sonny Bridges. Bridges, guarded by Bullock Coles, steps back, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound by Mallory, fight for the loose ball. Actually, not a loose ball, but Welch got in there, tried to rip it out. Couldn't do so. Mallory from way outside, left it short, fight for the rebound. That's off the Saints. Williford. Fresh 20 on the clock for Stab. That's it's a blocking foul on Elijah Brandon, his 2nd. Jaden Brown, the inbounder, gets it into Williford, backing in, falling away, got it. Tough shot from Austin Williford. 32-30, pass tipped, and Welch lets it go.
Smart play there. Gives him a chance to reset, take a little bit of a breath.
So Welch gets it into Bridges. Bridges gets it to Welch. Welch drives, pulls up from the free throw line. Missed it, rebound by Mallory. Lions from way outside. Missed it, rebound by Jennings. He wants to push. Double team comes, swings it to Welch. One more pass, gets it to Bridges, puts up a three. Missed it, but he is fouled by Jaden Brown.
Brown there coming in hot, not able to stop himself before running into Sonny there.
The possession that should have ended in a St. Christopher's miss. Jaden Brown goes and bails the Saints out. 3 free throws coming up for the junior guard, Sonny Bridges. Hits the first. Saints leading free throw shooter this year, shooting just about 79%. Gets the bounce on the second.
15 points now for Sonny after a monstrous first half.
Finnegan Black checks in for St. Anne's. Lions will take a seat. As Bridges goes 3 for 3 at the stripe. 16 on the night for Sonny Bridges.
Sonny already passed his average points per game in the first half.
As Denzel Bullock-Coles goes up through some contact and finishes it off. 3-point play opportunity coming up. Hits the free throw. 3-point possession for the Saints, answered right back by a 3-point possession for Stab. Just over halfway gone in the third quarter. Welch has got to get it in. Finds Jennings. He's in some trouble, but splits the double team. Brandon Jennings driving down, gets inside, lays it in. Great footwork from Jennings to avoid running into Williford, who tried to bait him in an offensive foul. As Williford puts up a three, it's good. Austin Williford. Timeout taken by Stab. 37-36, 3:41 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. Coming out of the Stab timeout, it's 37-36. Your score. Welch, the inbounder, and throws it away. Those are the turnovers that cannot be happening for St. Christopher's.
In the regular season, something like that happens. No one looks twice, but right now, season on the line.
As Williford goes up, lays it in.
You can't be throwing it away that easily.
Stab has the lead back. Here's Bridges. Into Welch. Swings to the corner. Cosby for three. Too strong. Rebound by Williford. Inside, Finnegan Black loses it. Cosby took it away, but it falls right to Stab. D'Alessandro for three, it's good. 9-0 run for Stab. Momentum in their favor. St. Christopher's wants a timeout. We'll be right back in a minute. Hello and welcome back. 9-0 run by Stab, lead up to 4. As Cosby gets it in to Brandon Jennings. Jennings gets a screen from Darius Gray. Draws 2, swings to the corner. Cosby gives it right back. Jennings drives over to Bridges. Thought about a 3, pulls it down, puts it up. No good. Rebound taken by Williford. Austin Williford over to Gabriel D'Alessandro, puts up a 3. It's good. 12-0 run for Stab. Their lead up to a game-high 7. Elijah Brandon over to Bridges. In for Gray. And they're going to get Finnegan Black on a foul.
Relatively quiet game for him. First tick on the score sheet under his name. Unfortunately, it's a foul for his case.
Here's Darius Gray, hands it off to Jennings, gets inside. Brandon Jennings goes up, missed the shot, but 2 free throws coming for the senior.
Brown there on the foul for Stab, his second.
It's Kellen Welch ready to check in. Brandon misses the first. Hits the second. Here is Williford. Drives on Welch. Over to D'Alessandro, spinning, gets inside, floaters up and good. The lead back to 8 for Stab. Here's Bridges. Timeout taken by Coach Jones. Minute 39 to go, Stab. Minute 39 to go in the third quarter. Stab up 8. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. St. Christopher's down by 8. Here's Darius Gray backing in, goes up, can't finish it off. Rebound, it's going to Stab.
Mallory back in the game for Stab here.
D'Alessandro from the free throw line gets it to fall. And for the first time tonight, the lead is 10 for Stab.
The Saints are going to need to find a way to slow D'Alessandro down. He's on a rampage, scoring about the 4 last baskets for Stab.
Here's Darius Gray out to Welch. One more pass. Cosby puts up a 3. No good. Rebound by Chance Mallory. Bullet Coles, one more pass. Jaden Brown gets inside, leaves it off for D'Alessandro. Threw it out of bounds. Cam Williford checking in for St. Anne's Belfield. There's Sonny Bridges. In for Darius Gray, backing in. Darius Gray goes up, missed it. Fight for the rebound, taken by D'Alessandro. Kicks it out, Lyons thought about a three, gives it back to D'Alessandro. Barrels through Bridges, no call, and Brandon Jennings tips the pass. Saved what would have been a wide open look for Denzel Bullock Coles. Four-second differential between shot and game clock. Chance Mallory. Gets a screen, runs into two men, over to D'Alessandro for three. No good. Fight for the rebound, taken by Jennings. And the shot clock rang.
Referee's debating whether it's shot clock or a travel here.
Either, it should be Saints ball, because even if they don't ring the shot clock, Brandon Jennings was punched in the face. So either way, you could give the Saints the inbound for the clock error or for the foul. Either way, should have been going to St. Christopher's, and the refs did make the correct decision. So 3.6 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Bridges driving in. Sonny Bridges goes up, lays it in. Great work from the junior guard to end the third quarter. Up to 18 on the night.
19
on the night as St. Christopher's down 8 minutes to go. Do or die for their season. Stay with us for the fourth. Hello and welcome back. 8 minutes to go. St. Christopher's down 8. Their season comes down to these final 480 seconds. Win or go home. The matchup between Blue Ridge and Paul VI would have just started. As here's Williford gets inside. That's an offensive foul. Kellen Welch steps in, takes the contact, and that is 4 fouls on Austin Williford. There's a quick hook for him in this fourth quarter. Plays 9 seconds, picks up his fourth, and he's out of the game. Welch, the inbounder, gets it to Bridges.
I can't imagine Austin will come back in unless it's the last minute or so.
Bridges. Over to Jennings. Brandon Jennings puts up a three. Left it short. Fight for the rebound. Taken by Darius Gray. And an offensive foul called. Unbelievable. It's 4 on Darius Gray. Anytime something starts to go right for the Saints, momentum just swings right back to Stab. The lead is 8 for Stab. Darius Gray out there with 4 fouls. Mallory's going to attack him, leaves it off. And Finnegan Black lays it in. Here's Bridges. Lead is 10 for Stab. Over to Welch. In for Darius Gray. It's going to be a foul against Finnegan Black. Jennings, the inbounder, gets it off to Gray. Darius Gray facing up over to Welch. Driving in for Jennings, goes up. And foul came in late, but came in nevertheless. It's going to be on Brown, his third. Saint student section was about to erupt if a foul was not called there, and rightfully so.
Well, luckily he brought enough to erupt this time.
Jennings hits the first. $12 points for Brandon Jennings. He goes 2 for 2 at the line. The lead is 8 for Stab. 6:44 to go. Here's Chance Mallory. Gets a switch onto Elijah Brandon. Mallory gets inside. Count the basket and one. Chance Mallory will go to the stripe, looking to extend the lead to what would be a game-high 11. It's Darius Gray ready to check back in. Mallory misses, rebound Jennings. Up to Elijah Brandon, puts up a three. No good. And Kellen Welch will be whistled for a foul.
Everyone listening at home who has a family member, a friend, or other here, text them right now, tell them to get loud. We don't want to be able to hear ourselves, and we need it here.
Pass up ahead, finds Mallory, steps back, three-pointer. Left it short, but rebound by Denzel Bullock-Coles. Poked out by Jennings, staying with Stab. D'Alessandro backing in, taken away by Jennings. They're gonna whistle for a foul. They're gonna get Sonny Bridges, his first.
Saints at 4 fouls now. Another one will put.
As D'Alessandro left wide open, missed the shot. Offensive rebound by Mallory. Time ticking away. Under 6 minutes to go. Chance Mallory driving, kicks it out. Brown for three. Air ball. Saved right to Elijah Brandon. Up ahead, Jennings puts up a three, has it blocked. Darius Gray will check in. Elijah Brandon will come off. Welch, the inbounder, gets it over to Bridges. Nearly threw it away. Manages to recover. Here's Jennings. Goes up. Missed the shot. Second effort is good. Gabriel D'Alessandro spinning. He traveled. Great defense from Welch and Bridges to force the turnover. On 5. (52-44) Stab leads. 5:13 to go. Here's Sonny Bridges. And that's a foul going against Stab. They're going to get Brown. His fourth of the night.
2 players on edge for Stab now. Williford and Brown, 4 apiece.
As we're going to see Cam Williford check in. Not the one who's on 4 fouls. That is number 5, Austin Williford.
He is in 8th grade, too.
That is very impressive. Not many 8th graders on varsity as Gray gets it into Jennings. Brandon Jennings driving, gets inside, scoops it up, and good! Lead down to 6. Lowest it's been this quarter.
The only other 8th grader I know that played on varsity was Nick Sherrod for St. Christopher's. And he graduated a couple years ago.
D'Alessandro over to Bullet Coles, driving, gets inside, goes up, lays it in. Here's Jennings, lead back to 8. Brandon Jennings falls down. Coach Jones screaming for a timeout, he gets it. And 4:33 to go, the Saints down 8. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Hello and welcome back. Do or die for St. Christopher's. 253 seconds left in this game. Down by 8. They want to continue their season and have a shot at the state final tomorrow. They're going to have to overcome a pretty big deficit. Jennings, the inbounder, gets it to Gray. Hands it off to Jennings, gets inside, kicks it out. Bridges for 3. No good. Long rebound out to Jennings. His 3-pointer. Short. Here's Mallory. Over to Bullet Coles. Gets inside. Over to Lyons. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound Welch. Up to Jennings. Blazing down the floor. Gets punched in the face. Call comes. Bullet Coles, his 3rd of the night.
Stab now with 5 fouls. Saints will get to shoot 2.
We see Brandon Jennings at the line. 2 big free throws. Gets the roll on the first. Next season, he's going to be moving on to VCU. Wants to prolong his career for 1 more game. Jennings hits the second. Lead down to 6. Elijah Brandon checks in for Stuart Cosby. Here's Williford playing on 4 fouls. Over to Mallory. Gives it to D'Alessandro. Back to Chance Mallory, guarded by Jennings. Mallory gets inside, goes up. He is fouled. Two big free throws coming up for Chance Mallory. 6-point lead for Stab. He hits the first. Mallory goes 2 for 2. Timeout is taken by Stab. 3:46 to go. 56-48. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. 3:46 to go. St. Christopher's down by 8. Their season on the line. Here's Brandon Jennings driving, gets inside. Jennings, count the basket, and the foul. Brandon Jennings, been massive when the Saints needed him all year. And that and one cuts the lead down to 6.
That puts Coles also at 4 fouls, so 3 players for Stab now.
Jennings gets the bounce on the free throw. Elijah Brandon checks in. Lyons, the inbounder, gets it to Williford. Lead down to 5. Williford. Oda D'Alessandro. That's a blocking foul against Bridges, and it'll put Gabriel D'Alessandro on the line for 2 shots.
Both teams now in the bonus. Stab with 3 players reaching 4 fouls now.
As D'Alessandro misses the first. Oh for 2 at the line, fight for the rebound. That's going to the Saints. Williford tried to fly in behind, but couldn't control it. St. Christopher's can cut it down to 1 possession. Both teams in the bonus. 3:15 to go. Here's Darius Gray. They're going to get Brandon Jennings for an offensive foul. And Coach Jones was just given a technical. Mallory at the line. Hits the free throw. And goes 2 for 2. Lead back to 7. D'Alessandro into Mallory. Mallory gets inside, goes up, and he is fouled by Darius Gray.
I myself am at a loss of words here. Not much to say.
Not much we can say, but I'm sure a lot of people watching this game are thinking the same thing right now. Mallory hits the free throw. He goes 2 for 2 at the line. 4 straight free throws by Stab. They've extended the lead to 9. Here's Bridges. Under 3 minutes to go. Kellen Welch in for Jennings. Backing in. Brandon Jennings goes up. He is fouled. 2 free throws upcoming. Chance Mallory complaining to the referees. Been a constant theme tonight with the Stab team. Jennings misses the free throw. Oh for 2 at the line with the rebound taken by Stuart Cosby. And then he turns it over. It's stolen by Mallory. Gabriel D'Alessandro gets inside, kicks it out. Bullet Coles spinning. Jennings called for a foul. Bullet Coles took about 4 steps. Jennings grabbed at the ball, but a whistle given for a foul. The lead up to 10 for Stab with 2:30 to go.
That last foul also puts Brandon Jennings at 4 fouls.
As Denzel Bullet Coles hits them both. The lead is 11 for St. Anne's. Here's Bridges. Gets inside. Sonny Bridges goes up. Tough finish from Bridges. Saints applying a full court pressure. Here's Mallory. Chance Mallory gets inside off to Bullet Coles, loses it, and apparently touched by a Saints player. Inside, Williford goes up and lays it in. Here's Sonny Bridges. Bridges puts up a 3. Gets the bounce. Sonny Bridges, 24 points. Doing everything he can. Here's Bullet Coles. Stepped out of bounds. Saints don't get the call. Turnover comes anyways. Here is Jennings. Puts up a 3. It's good. Brandon Jennings. Just like that, the lead is 5. Mallory. Saints student section getting into it.
We need every bit we can get now.
30 seconds to go. Stab at a double-digit lead. Back-to-back threes. As Sonny Bridges is whistled for a foul. It's not much we can say on the broadcast, but
well, there's a lot we can say.
Wow.
Just depends on what we should say. I know I've thought of some.
Mallory misses the free throw. So at worst, St. Christopher's will be getting the ball back in a 2-possession game. This is not over.
It's never over till the buzzer rings. Buzzes, whatever it does.
Mallory goes 0 for 2 at the line. Rebound taken by D'Alessandro, missed it. Third effort, ball's loose, Cosby falls on it. And Coach Jones gets the timeout off. Minute 9 to go. It's a 5-point game. Stay with us through the timeout. JT, what do you think St. Christopher's needs to do to win this game?
I said it at O'Connell, I'm saying it again. Ball security, possession. That's the biggest thing right now. If they give up the ball, that could be 30 seconds wasted. And the Saints don't have time on their side right now. The Saints don't have fouls on their side right now. The Saints don't have a lot of things on their side right now. What we do have, we have Coach Jones. We have Brandon Jennings, Sonny Bridges, Kellen Welch, Elijah Brandon. And we have an amazing student section. Also can't forget Stu Cosby.
Stewart
1 minute, 9 seconds to define.
Stewart's hit some massive threes this year.
A minute and 10 seconds shouldn't define the season, but it may very well here today.
This student section believes. These coaches believe. These players believe. Minute 9. 64-59.
I know I'm feeling nerves right now. I can't imagine what the players are feeling.
Welch, the inbounder, gets it to Sonny Bridges. It's Bridges, Jennings, Brandon, Welch, and Cosby are the 5 for St. Christopher's. Bridges over to Brandon Jennings. Jabs, drives, kicks it out. Elijah Brandon. It's a blocking foul. The 3 is waved off. And that'll do it for Jaden Brown. Free throw shooting is what cost St. Christopher's the Prep League title in this building 6 nights ago. Right now, 2 massive free throws coming up for Brandon Jennings.
I've broken my pencil at least 30 times this game.
As Jennings misses the first. 55.5 to go. Second shot from Jennings, no good. Long rebound controlled by Connor Lyons. Here's Williford. Saints don't seem to agree with the call, but not the worst thing in this situation. As stops the clock. 2 huge free throws coming up for Austin Williford. And he misses the first.
At this point, it really is nerves getting to these guys. You see these guys making these free throws so easily earlier in the game.
Pressure mounting. Williford hits the second, lead back to 6. Here's Jennings. Brandon Jennings over to Elijah Brandon, swings it to Cosby. Over to Bridges now. Sonny Bridges driving, kicks it out. Welch for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's loose and controlled by Williford. And a timeout taken by Stab. 33.9 to go, down 6.
At this point, you got to look at who has fouls. Sonny with 3, Brandon with 4, Kellen with 3, Elijah with 4. You got to get Stu to take the fouls here. He's on 0. But the Saints don't have too much of another option.
For the Saints to win this game, it's really not in their control at this point.
They need at least 2 possessions.
They need Stab to turn it over, and they need Stab to miss some free throws if they want a shot.
I have a feeling we're going to see some incredibly high pressure here.
Jack Dem checks in for St. Christopher's.
Interesting call. Dem replacing Cosby. Both of them on no fouls.
$33.9 to go, 65-59. D'Alessandro, the inbounder, gets it into Mallory. Ball's loose. It's going right back to Stab, as they're going to say Bridges knocked it out. Somehow seconds were added back to the clock there from where it was before the inbound. Maybe I missed a clock addition. D'Alessandro, the inbounder, gets it in. Bullock holes. It's fouled by Welch. That's number 3. Number 4 on the senior power forward. This is what could decide the game. These free throws. St. Christopher's need Stab to miss if they want a shot. And Bullock Coles hits the first. Two for two at the line. Here's Brandon Jennings. Up ahead, Elijah Brandon puts up a three. No good. Rebound taken in by Mallory. Trap comes, throws it ahead for Bullock Coles. Fouled by Elijah Brandon. That should just about do it. His night is done. Well, this is not the way they wanted it to end. You have to commend this team. They did a lot of things that were very impressive. The win back in January over John Marshall. Won the 804 Coaches for Change Community Classic. No team in St. Christopher's history has won more games than this one did. And only the second time in school history that they've made it to the VISAA semis. And while it is hard for it to end this way for this team, as Brandon Jennings checks out, he will receive a well-deserved standing ovation. What a season for him.
What a career for him.
His story in Richmond basketball is not done, as he'll be at VCU next year, and chance of Brandon Jennings rein in as the officials stop the game. And obviously disappointment on the face of these seniors, but you can never take it away from them that they led a St. Christopher's team that has done many things no other team from this school has. (69-59). Here's Sonny Bridges. Puts up a three. No good. Rebound to Williford, and that will do it. Austin Williford will dribble it out. (69-59) is your final up at Stab.
There's a lot we could say right now, and there's a lot that we're not going to say. For better or worse, that was a good game.
Incredible season from this team.
Really tell both teams wanted it.
Very tough way for it to end, but one of the best seasons in this program's history. None of these players will forget that win over John Marshall, or they're the first St. Christopher's team to win 26 games, and only the second team ever to make it this far. Well, it was a tough ending, an incredible season for them.
I don't think
before we go,
really
we want to thank all the seniors for incredible careers. Kellen Welch, Jack Dem, Braxton Bourne, Connor Campbell, Wright Hilbert, and of course Brandon Jennings. This team gave it their all, and while they did fall just short, an incredible season for them. And
I don't think we can justify anything that this incredible team has done. How hard they fought, practiced, how much fun they've had.
Every single one of those players should be proud of what they accomplished this season.
It might not be their most exciting ride home, but in the coming days, they will realize that they made history here at St. Christopher's. If you love basketball, you love this team, thank you all for tuning in.
Saints fall 69-59. We want to thank all of you for tuning in, not only for this basketball season, but for the winter season in general. What a season for the Saints as they fall in the VISAA semis to Stab, and that'll do it from us. I'm Edison Columbia alongside JT Mason. We want to thank all of you for tuning in and spending your Friday nights with us.
Thank you all.